Hi, I'm Andy, and today's a special day because I'm going to be preparing lobster. And here we have particularly average lobster really. It's 3/4 of a kilo, just enough for one person, and it's cooked, it's chilled. It's the easiest way to do it. You don't want it warm because there'll be juices everywhere. The claws very easily drop off when they're cooked. And if you can look there quite closely, there's a little cross just there, and we place the knife in that cross. Sharp knife with a point, be very careful, and now's the time. Watch your fingers, through the shell, all the way through. Turn it round, again, mind your fingers to essentially cut it in half. There are no parts of the lobster that is poisonous, so don't worry about anything silly like that. Now I'm going to take out the tail, and same with the other half. So that essentially is probably over a third of the lobster there, so that's nice and easy. And here inside essentially is the head, and we're going to be taking out this green here is what you want. Although it's quite liquid and soft, it'll go really nicely in either in sauce or a salad, mixing with mayonnaise. Because it is an expensive product, you want everything out that you possibly can. And there, I hope you can see that, but that's the stomach, and you have all sorts of bits of sharp things, and that's not what you want to eat. So just try and avoid that. And exactly the same in the other side. There's a head cavity and little bits where it's been eaten there. So just take it out with your finger, simple as that. Delicious. Use the shells for a stock or for a soup or a sauce. No problem at all. Just boil it up 20 minutes. But this is where it starts to get more difficult. Just cut elastic band that stops its claws from nipping somebody. Yeah. Again, hold it firmly. The hilt of the knife. You've got to try and judge to break the shell without going all the way through. Just this third here, and this third here, little knuckle. Again, we've got the same. That should be fine. And it does depend on the freshness of the lobster originally as to how soft or hard the shells are. They always vary. And there, I'll show you again in a minute. We've just cracked that claw and twisted the knife so it breaks open the shell. I'll do the same with the other one. Just show you again. So this one. Then under this thumb here. And that is just perfect, just gone in the knife. Now I'm going to just click it and it all just cracks that, it comes off nice and simple. So you pull that off, and this here, the little thumb, and pull it to one side using leverage because it is very strong. And now pulling it where is happening that I didn't really want to happen, but nonetheless, cut the thumb off and push that through. It comes out all as one. Now that looks quite beautiful on a salad or a risotto or something, and you can eat that round as it absolutely as it is. However, there is a piece of looks like perspex in the middle of this. I was hoping it'd come out with the little thumb there, but it just one of those things. Sometimes it doesn't. So what I'm going to try and do today is take it out just to show you, but it is a bit of a problem, so it's not going to be pretty. So work round sideways, and if you're slowly working it apart, trying not to make too much of a mess, trying to keep as much of this thing intact as possible. So that's not too bad actually. We may or may not be able to see that on the camera, but it's clear. Trying to work away the flesh. So you could use a knife, but you always risk cutting it, and there you go, it's come off pretty good actually. And there, it's very similar to a crab if you ever prepared one of those. It has like cartilage, and that's what you want to eat. So if you're chopping it up, it's very easy just to knock these things off, and it's going to be not so nice to eat. Exactly the same with the other one. But let's see if we can get this one a little better. So again, try and leave it out. Here it is, come nicely this one. There it is, it's levered out this time. It generally does, but not always. Nice and simple that one, you haven't got to take it out. And there you go, that's one. Again, push this one out. You get a whole piece of meat, whereas this time it's whole. The other one was just in a couple of pieces, but it's much nicer if you can have it whole like that. Now I'm going to try and take out some of the meat out of the other claw. Oh, sorry, done. Because these things are very sharp, you have to be very careful. You always end up cutting yourself and scratching yourself. It is a pain, but well worth it in the end. Just using the knife, just lever out. Not doing any cutting, just levering. Again, this. Sometimes you have to fiddle more than others. Just so happens this has fallen just right to bring this out actually. Again, slowly levering it out. Try and get everything out in one piece if possible, because it's all about texture, not just the flavour of the lobster. And working it out, it's nearly all there. Remember, these are expensive things, so it's well worth trying to fiddle around with them. There you go, and it's pretty much empty. The white stuff you see there, it's perfectly edible. You can eat that if you like, but there's not a lot of flavour to it. It's just simply protein that's come out of the flesh. You don't really need to eat that, although it's perfectly fine too. Again, the other side, levering it out, that came out quite nicely. And the other side of that one. And little bits of cartilage which won't come out. It'll stay in there because it's all attached to the shell. So just, as you lever it out, that's it. Pretty much most of the flesh come out there. And hi Edward. And here we are, taking out the knuckle. Again, trying to get it out as best you can. One piece. Just about there with that, that's it. And that is how to prepare a lobster. Thank you and happy eating. Good night.